Hello there.
So the last episode of the X-Files, ladies and gents, was an absolute banger. That home episode was absolutely sensational. X-Files, in full flight right there. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. And just again proves that, the show doesn't need to focus on mythology episodes to create bangers, as we saw in season 3. Season 3 was 23 from 24 if you discount the, killer cats. But yeah. Season 3 had it all, and Season 4 at the moment is proving to be the same. Even though we're 2 episodes deep, we're 2 from 2 in the season. So what's going on, guys? My name is Elie Moses, a 25-year-old law and film shooter here for City Australia. Absolutely shitty shot today. We are up to episode 3 of the X-Files season 4, titled Teliko. We're going to get into the reaction. We're going to have some fun with this thing. And at the time I'm recording this, I hope you guys enjoyed the double upload for the season 3 finale and the season 4 sort of premiere episode. I had a smile on my face when I uploaded the finale. I was just like, these guys don't know what to expect. The opening of season 4 is on the way in only a matter of moments. So yeah, less than an hour later, I had season 4 ready to go. So yeah, hope you guys have been enjoying the reactions. We're going to get into this one. We're going to see what Mulder and Scully are up to today, ladies and gentlemen. Marshmallow Moses is back. We're going to get into the reaction. We're going to have some fun with this thing. And as always, baby, let's absolutely smash it. Let's go. Snakes on a plane. I don't know why I said that, but yeah. Need to get these motherfucking snakes off this motherfucking plane. Ah! Oh my gosh. Bro, they need to chill with these things, man. These creepy close-up shots. Is bro about to get mashed up on a plane? Wallahi, if there's something in the mirror, I'm gonna flip. Okay, so we heard someone screaming in the bathroom, and we ain't gonna check up on it.
Gentlemen, we're now beginning our descent into John F. Kennedy International Airport. We should be on the ground in 15 minutes.
We're not checking up on it.
Needing help with custom form. S'il y a des passagers qui ont besoin d'assistance,
Holy moly. The contact lenses are strong with this one. Hey, bro just put his face in a lot of cocaine. That's it. That's the explanation. X-Files solved. Bro just went boom. That's it. Done.
Come in.
Scully with the fire outfit.
There's not much traffic at this hour.
But I'll let Dr. Bruin give you his thoughts on that.
This was taken last night, less than an hour after Sanders' body was found.
I'm sorry, I thought you said that Owen Sanders was black.
He was.
I'm not sure I follow.
That sounded racist, bro.
Like you said,
The way you said that. He was.
Owen Sanders was a perfectly normal young black man.
I assume you're going somewhere with this?
The depigmentation we're seeing may actually be characteristic of a disease, an apparently fatal one.
It's number 2139318537.
Now listen, listen, this is just a joke, but there is someone that is alive at the time of this X-Files episode happening that they could potentially ask as a result of the skin pigmentation. Now his initials are MJ, and I'm not talking about Michael Jordan, alright? Listen, the king of pop. Just listen, okay? It's just a joke. It's just a joke. But there is someone that like had similar. What if he was the one committing murders, man? It don't matter if you're black or white, man. Come on.
Subject is a black male, 19 years old.
I'm joking, okay?
Cause
Please, it's a
and time
joke.
of death unknown.
I just had to.
Note, total lack of pigment.
The
in
joke was
skin,
there.
hair, and eyes. The appearance of which suggests albinism, though the bleaching of the irises indicates a violent and unexplained.
Absolutely
cellular
goated
reaction
music
to
catalog,
sexual
man.
activity.
Honestly.
Hey, I heard you were down here slicing and dicing. Who's the lucky stiff?
Slicing and dicing.
His name is Owen Sanders. He was reported as the 4th kidnap victim in Philadelphia until his body turned up last night looking like this.
There's a Michael Jackson joke
Ah!
somewhere, but I can't quite find it.
I have been requested to determine
He
what
did
leads
it.
to pigment from his body.
He said the
Requested by
thing.
whom?
the Centers for Disease
Me and
Control.
Mulder think alike.
You seen a kidnap case?
Well, they believe that the case has been mislabeled, that this man and the others may have fallen prey to a disease or a pathogen.
Based on what other evidence?
There were no external signs of trauma or defense wounds, and his wallet was still full of cash. I'm sorry?
To divert attention from the fact that young black men are dying and nobody seems to be able to bring in a suspect, the perception being that nobody cares.
Mulder, not everything is a labyrinth of dark conspiracy.
Damn.
Not everybody is plotting to deceive, inveigle, and obfuscate.
Did you lift any forensic evidence from the body?
Yes, hair, skin, and fiber behind you on the counter.
Mulder casually eating the seeds.
Agent Pendrell.
Oh, Pendrell's back.
Materials analysis for us at short notice.
Should we wait for Agent Scully? I just don't want to have to repeat myself.
She's not coming.
Why not?
Oh, look at.
Date. Breathe, Agent Pendrell. So the dead man. She's doing an autopsy. So, you know, something?
Bro was so
Yeah,
distraught.
asbestos fiber.
His whole life
Not much
ruined.
there. And I didn't think there was much of anything either among the
He can't
vegetables,
shoot his
for
shot
example,
anymore.
local soils, pollens, etc. Till I came across this. I had to go online with a botanist at UVM to determine what it was.
No, I have identified the effect. I am still looking for the cause.
Okay, well, why don't you let me know as soon as you find anything out?
Where are you, Mulder?
Off to water the seeds of doubt. Bye-bye.
Oh, United Nations. Are we gonna see Merida again? Senior representative for the Secretary General. He is here. Okay. Why are you making it look mysterious that Mulder is following her?
Scope Rubius?
Who are you?
Agent Mulder. Fox Mulder.
What are you doing?
Sorry I frightened you.
What do you want?
I'm not sure why, but I thought you might be in a position to help me.
I can't help you.
You can't or you won't. You made an overture to me. You left an opening. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me there's nothing here and I'll just walk away. Either way, I need to know.
Listen, now, the fact that Mulder was able to easily seek out Merida like that, she lost aura points. You know, X sought you out, man. Even if you called him, he arrived when he wanted to arrive. X had so much on-screen presence. Merida's still new, to be fair, so we'll see. Bro got hit with a poison dart. Damn. This reminding me. Poor kids, bro. Became paralyzed.
No. Well, if you hear from anyone who has or come across any information at all,
Bro, the kid's just there in the living room suffering.
that's a hotline. You can call 24 hours a day.
I don't know if I'm right in saying this, but this is giving off Teso dos Bicos vibes. Is that the name of the episode? The cat one from season 3. I didn't think we'd have this type of episode this early in season 4, but I don't know, it's not moving me in any way. I'm finding it quite boring at the moment. Bro pulled out the Elder Wand from his mouth.
I'm sorry, we won't take up much of your time. The INS district chief told us that you were in charge of most of the casework for aliens immigrating from Africa and the Caribbean.
I assist people from that part of the world where I came from 15 years ago.
Did he call them
We're looking for
aliens?
somebody that came a little more recently than that. On a flight from Burkina Faso, this is the passenger manifest from the charter company.
Holy moly.
Hey, Scully. Look at this.
The heck?
Oh my god.
They went immediately to that MRI scan.
That man ran because he's hiding something. And no amount of tests you run on him, no science is going to find that. Excuse me.
Where are you going?
To find someone who I know plotted to deceive, inveigle, and obfuscate.
I need to pull out the dictionary. Inveigle. Obfuscate.
Someone from the United Nations spoke to the ambassador directly.
Marita.
What's so important that it can't wait?
With all due respect, sir, I think you already know.
Do I? Even if I tell you what I know, you would never believe it.
Try him. Try
I'm
him.
surprised at what I believe, sir.
I had hoped if I closed my eyes, it would go away this time.
This time?
It was said they rested by day.
So yeah, this is very similar to the cat episode last season.
Deep inside the tree hollows,
Taking
holes beneath the ground.
taking mythos and legends from another country and another culture and bringing it here. I'm not sure if they're executing the premise. I think it's better executed thus far than the cat episode, but still not sure.
Would they come out?
Come out to do what, sir?
I don't know how he fit in there.
Something in his throat, some kind of aberrant bone growth, or maybe something foreign lodged in his esophagus.
Could be a lot of things.
Look right here on the sagittal section, right below the hypothalamus.
There must be some mistake.
There's no mistake. This patient has no pituitary gland.
But that's not possible.
I can't even begin to explain what we're seeing here, sir.
That's the X-Files.
This patient can provide us with some of the answers.
You have to find him first.
Oh, it's over. It's over.
The ambulance in the alley behind 116 West Cherry across the broad. Man down, victim African American male, age 35.
Do you know what happened to him?
I won't even try to guess what happened to him, but he's alive.
What about a boa? Any indication of where he might be?
We're still sweeping the area. I'll keep you posted.
Bro, moving like tombs, man.
Gotta be around here
Going in the
somewhere,
pipes
where
and
he can't-
vents.
Stack and squeeze into a coffin. That's what I'm talking about, Scully. Survival. And not just the boas. I think that the anomaly you observed is not just physiological, I think it may be evolutionary.
What are you talking about?
A lost tribe. A clan of sub-Saharan albinos linked by their common congenital deficit, who've adapted over generations by...
What, by stealing other people's hormones?
Somehow, a boa has managed to survive.
Somehow,
Well, however he's
Palpatine
managed to
returned.
survive, what makes you think that he's not an isolated case?
Because of something somebody told me last night.
So you're basing this theory on a folktale?
It's just another way of describing the same truth, right? I mean, all new truths begin as heresies and end as superstitions. We fear the unknown, so we reduce it to the terms that are most familiar to us, whether that's a folktale or a disease or conspiracy.
Well, even if you're right, I mean, especially if you're right, why would he leave his own country to come here?
Free cable.
Wow.
For the same reasons that anybody comes to this country. Liberty, the freedom to pursue your own interests.
Oh, they got Mulder. Mulder got hit.
Scully? Scully?
Mulder? Mulder?
Damn.
Mulder?
Does a boa have another one in the chamber, man? Because if they both get here, we're screwed. Come on, Scully. Surely she learned something from Tombs. Come on.
Mulder. Mulder, are you okay?
Woo! The lighting's freaky, man. The villain's lair, man. Bodies on bodies.
Yes, this is Agent Dana Scully with the FBI requesting immediate EMS and police assistance. I'm in Liberty Plaza. My badge number? JTT0331613. No. Liberty Plaza. There's a demolition site on the north side of the street.
360 shot. 360 shot. 360 no scope. 360 no scope. Call of Duty style. Yeah. Hey, Mulder may be paralyzed, but his eye movement was on point. Scully came in clutch.
Special Agent Dana Scully, Field Journal entry number 74. Despite acute trauma to his pituitary
We haven't
gland,
seen
Marcus
Scully
Duff was discharged early
narrate
this morning from Mount Zion Medical
the end of an
Center.
episode in a
He was
while.
expected to testify before a grand jury in the capital case against Samuel Aboa, who was being charged with 5 counts of
With the Harry
murder.
Potter glasses.
My conviction remains intact that the mechanism by which Aboa killed and in turn survived can only be explained by medical science, and that science will eventually discover his place in the broader context of evolution.
Only
But what
science, not a
may never
folktale.
be able to explain is our ineffable fear of the alien among us, a fear which often drives us not to search for understanding, but to deceive, inveigle, and obfuscate, to obscure the truth not only from others, but from ourselves.
If they do bring back
But to deceive,
up,
inveigle, and obfuscate.
inveigle and obfuscate,
To
she's
obscure
using the
the
Mulder
truth
terms.
Not only from others, but from ourselves.
That was a pretty cool narration at the end. It's got me thinking, if they do bring back the X-Files one day, if they do a reboot, it'd be cool to have these Scully field reports and journals. Like if they do decide to, you know, do sort of like a younger detective, detectives walking in the footsteps of Mulder and Scully, or maybe being mentored by those two, to read their field reports and to see, you know, what their thoughts and processes were on similar cases maybe back then. But yeah, in my opinion, that was an okay episode. Like, pretty boring in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie. You know, you guys, I keep it real here. Kind of boring. I wasn't completely moved by that episode. And yet again, you know, last season with the Torso dos Biocos, this episode, the one with the cats, this is very similar to that, where you're taking like sort of like a mythos or legend, folk tale from another culture, another country, and trying to, you know, bring it as an X-File. And I think the execution was better than the cat episode, but I wasn't moved by it. I didn't find any of the side characters any interesting. I thought some of the lighting sequences or jump scares were pretty freaky, especially with the pigmentation and, you know, the colored eyes. But other than that, I wasn't moved by this episode at all. Like, it was like a skip for me. You know, in the grand scheme of things, if you're rewatching X-Files in the future, this one might be a skip. But yeah, like I don't even know. I guess Marita was in this episode just as that connection with the UN to get that meeting with the ambassador, I believe, for Mulder. I don't know why she served a purpose this episode, because I saw her, I was like, oh, this is gonna be something interesting, because I think she's being branded as the new X, and I was just like, I don't know, she lost some aura points for me if Mulder was able to seek her out like that. Like obviously I know X pointed the way to her. She's more public than X, obviously, like way more public. Like Mulder can go to her anytime. He knows where her office is. But yeah, in terms of like trying to sort of bring her up as the new X type character, I think they still got a long way to work, because I think Stephen Williams is the guy who played X. He did a fantastic job, man. At just like I said, bringing that on-screen presence and gravitas, and owning the screen every time he was on. Every time he was on it. So we'll see with Marita. Is it Marita or Marietta? We'll see with her. As she we'll see. Throughout the show, how long she lasts as the new X potentially. Because I thought her introduction in Harren Volk was actually really good. But this episode, I don't think she served that great a purpose besides getting that meeting with the ambassador for Mulder. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if she has that element of mystery to her as like X does, but that's because, she's a senior representative to Secretary General of the United Nations. So, she's easily accessible. Like Mulder knows where to go to seek her out. It's not just you put an X at your window and hope that the guy shows up and you meet in some mysterious parking lot. He can easily seek her out whenever he wants now. So it's going to be interesting to see how many times Mulder plays that card in terms of like going straight to Marita for answers. Like I said, because of how accessible she is. It's just one flight, and then he can have a meeting with her, or just wait for her to finish work and just tailgate her like he did this episode. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting, like I said, to see how often Mulder seeks out Marita, and if she starts to get a bit defensive from that, like if she starts to become less informative, or doesn't provide as much to Mulder. But yeah, I'm keen to see when the mythology episodes start to pick up, because that information, also that drop at the end of Harrenfolk with not everything dies was great. Because I'd like to see Scully sort of play off Mulder with that type of information, especially after that photo reveal. So yeah, this episode kind of was skip to me, a little bit boring. That one I felt the runtime. That one I was just like waiting for it. It was just chugging along. I was just like, it was all right. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. It's been Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.